Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a quarter to 12. No, what am I talking about? It's a quarter to 9. And at quarter past 12 this afternoon, this match was played, Australia versus France. And, well, while I was doing family stuff, I couldn't shoutcast this, and I really would have liked to shoutcast this live. Nevertheless, I guess that we'll be able to get a lot more viewers around this time. It's Australia versus France, as I mentioned. It's a replay of the Nations Cup final of 2014. The past glory of Australia has well, really gone down since then, unfortunately, and well, France has still been going strong and winning so many Nations Cups after that. So there's no real question as to who are the big favourites here, especially after Australia's recent match versus Poland, where we had a little bit of a pre-match interview, and they mentioned that they didn't prepare much for this Nations Cup, but still, it's fantastic to have them play here, and it's well, good to see that all over the world this game is being played. From Southeast Asia, unfortunately, last year's we used to have a country from there as well, ASEAN, as you all know, but now also Australia, of course, another continent that we can tick off, and South America, as well as Europe and North America. Anyway, we're going to head on into this game. The GTV cameraman was Memnon, if my notes are to be believed, and well, it's going to be an efficient stream, of course, since it's only the demos of the live game, or well, actually replay of the game, of course. I see that my notes aren't correct either, to be honest, because in the demos it says that Austria was Team Survivor, but Orbital was CTF, which is well, a surprise, to be honest, but then again, the French are very good CTF players, and of course Austria has been a frequently chosen map for Australia. Then again, they also played, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me correct, versus Poland, they played a Turnpike Team Survivor, and that was incredibly close. If you get a chance to, well, watch it before the 10 o'clock match, I can definitely advise that. youtube.com/UrbanZoneLeague. Australia versus Poland, fantastic match, especially that Turnpike game. I am not watching the Twitch comments. If I were you, I would also go full screen if you don't know the result. I have especially tried to avoid the results, so I can't read what you're saying now. I do know that I posted a link. Wait a second, I can post a link and without looking at the screen. Let's see if this will work. There's a straw poll going around for the 10 o'clock match, which should be shoutcasted. I will quickly show it here on screen. Well, I want to show it on screen, but apparently this isn't working the way it should. Let's see if I can get this on for you guys. And there we go. Okay, it seems to be working now. So as you can see, there are some votes coming in slowly but steadily. 9 votes, and I still have a vote as well. But Belgium versus Mexico seems to be the favorite, just by 1 vote, to be honest. So we'll have to wait and see. And I see that some of you guys are still voting, so that's good to see. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on that while I shoutcast Austria Team Survivor. Let's transition back to the starting screen. Also, I would like to quickly thank all of our subs once more. It's well, something that I can't ask of anybody, to be honest, to donate money, but when it happens, I definitely appreciate it a lot. Crazy16, FS Raider, Dion, Maku, Yadad, Angie Mauri, I Modokai, Nano Jr., LDLC Sasha, and GTV Sailor Moon, of course. Really appreciate it. Well, without further ado, I guess that we should get going on this shoutcast. So I'm going to transition over to the game, and yeah, there we go. And let's start off with Austria. So good luck and have fun. And let's see before... Ah, okay, that's... let's see. Somebody told me that... What was it? Camera mode. Ah, there we go. Camera mode should be 1. So I'm just going to check because I would like to go tab during this shoutcast and be able to see the scores. And let's test that once more. And now it will work. Okay, perfect. So good luck and have fun once more after a bit of a false start. Soz for the delay. There we go. ZMB anticipating my failure there. And let's get this show on the road. Oh, okay. That's an interesting point of view. I'm sure that Memnon will have switched over to somebody's perspective quite soon into the game. But while we were watching Bray with his SR8, there we go. Davo with the G36 covering wall there, and Shan's, oh, nice jump there, and he got the kill off on Grinde. So, oh, and in the meantime, Bray killed Jigsaw. So, and as we see, the Australians are starting to lose ground. And Davo has to cover all angles, and he and Shans are in a bit of a pickle here. And as we see, the first round will be going to the French. This is the home map of the Australians, so I'm expecting this to be the closest of both maps. Then again, the French are very active still. And oh, Shans, I'm not used to you not seeing something like that and reacting so slow. Bray's still alive, but Shans just died to ZMB's grenade. And it's 3 against 4 in the favor of Australia. And there we go, 3 against 3. And Grinde is ripping into the last of the Australians, and Jigsaw last one standing with 0 kills and an SR8. He will get his first kill off, and well, still 2 to go. Simca and Grinde are sticking together, hoping to be able to close the gap between themselves and Jigsaw before he takes them out on long range. And well, we were watching the wrong perspective. I wonder if Memnon was actually actively GTV cameraing, because we've been watching from the start until the person gets killed the whole time. Nevertheless, it's still better than watching from only one person's perspective, I guess. Then again, well, this is what we get when, or well, we're just too lucky with oh, nice nade there by Howler. He could hear Simca and Slide there netting up. And this should be the first, hopefully the first round for the Australians, since Grinde is the last one standing. He's trying to keep off the Australians at bay, but having a tough old time. So what I was saying is it makes you appreciate, or it makes me appreciate SC Sailor Moon a lot more, and all the other GTV cameramen. And oh, interesting. Grinde down to 20%, but Howler will finish him off. So that's 3 kills there in that round. Perfectly timed nade by Howler, taking out 2 and then finishing off the last player as well. So 2-1, the Australians staying within contention. Oh, unfortunate there for Howler. But Saz will finish it off without taking any damage himself, so it's an exchange. And let's have a look at those scores. Okay, well, nobody carrying either team just yet. Oh, I could hear some... Oh, Bray just passed Saz there through that on the right side of the corridor, and unfortunately he didn't react to the sound. That's kind of odd. It left all of the Australians flat-footed, and a perfect nade once more by Howler. Kobe as oh, and Jigsaw gets an SR8 kill, finishing off Slide. Simca and Grinde taking tons of damage, but well, the Australians leaving the initiative, or giving the initiative back to the French. Well, initiative, at least not taking the initiative. Whereas, okay, I guess Jigsaw was kind of low. But then again, I mean, 3 against 2, and they, because of all the hits, they should have known about, I mean, a general indication of how much health they still had. So they would have known if it would be worth attacking. And now it's 2 against 2. Poor positioning by Jigsaw. Davo covering tunnel. Ooh, nice move away there by Shans. Nice pre-shooting there by Shans, and Davo has his back as well. So 3-2 once more, the gap back to 1, and actually it's pretty well done here by the Australians. I honestly think that they could have done better there as well, but still. Davo giving a free kill to the French. Never a good way to start. Oof. And Shans not knowing when to start shooting. Does he see me yet? Does he see me yet? Nice timing though. But the rest of his team has died, and yeah, okay, he did bleed to death. Oh, nice try there. The timing was really good. Unfortunately, the hits weren't, and that meant that he will die. So 4-2. Wonder where this server was located. There aren't many servers in the Middle East, so in fact I think that there are 0. So I have the sneaking suspicion that this is a French server, and the next map will be played on an Australian server. Or I guess America could be relatively, well, I don't know, I would say that it would be in favor to the French as well. Oh my goodness, that Colt is incredible. I don't think a lot of people would have thought that there would be a gun to contend with the Desert Eagle if you would look 2 years ago, but the Colt really has become a favorite of these competitive players, choosing for accuracy rather than damage output, since the Colt, well, pretty much doesn't, nice nade, doesn't have any spread. SAS very low. And I'm sure that the medics will be coming in for the Australians, but here comes Simca and ZMB. And ZMB will finish off 2 in quick succession, very nice. And now it's Howler. Wow. When you're playing against the creme de la creme, then you also die quite fast, especially with a man advantage. The Australians shouldn't let that happen to them. But come on, they are playing against the reigning Nations Cup champions. 5 or 6 years running. Ah, I see that we got another donation. Thanks very much, Sasha. 500 bits. If I'm not mistaken, that translates to $5, which is very welcome once more. Appreciate it. The thing is that I don't have... oh, Simca, come on! Well, nice done there by the Australians. Not a flawless win, but a good way to maybe start a bit of a comeback here. Yeah, but what was I about to say? Yeah, I don't have any pop-ups for bits yet, and I should actually put that in. Bits weren't really a thing when I was still shoutcasting a lot. Nice hit there by Shans, causing Bray to... Oh, look. I don't know. Is that fair? Is that... I mean... A gun that has next to no... Nicely done, Davo. And slide is down to 2%. But a gun that has next to no recoil and no and tremendously good accuracy. Okay, thankfully. Well, the Australians win 2 rounds in a row, so who knows? Maybe we can string another couple and have a match on our hands here. A lot happening, but not from this perspective. Oh, very nice. But in the meantime, it's only Slide that died, and Jigsaw and Saz died for the Australians. Oh, terrible positioning. Then again, when you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, any place is a good place to medic. And we have a rush on our hands here through tunnel, but some terrible movement by whoever was blocking Bray. Oh, Shans with the epic double kill there with a nade. And actually 4 kills in that round to Shans. That's something that somebody should definitely make a highlight from his point of view. Jigsaw opening this round up with a kill on Bray. Oh, lovely. Lovely snap there by Davo. And he will get a second kill. Can he get a third? No, he won't, but ZMB will die there to Jigsaw's damage. And we're really, well, halfway point here, 7-6. I'm not sure that a lot of people would expect this from the French. Actually, I should mention that France played against Australia in 2016 as well. Crazy. And if I'm not mistaken, well, I'm not mistaken. I know that the Australians won. I think it was on this map as well. They won a map versus France, which says a lot. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, winning a map, who cares? But the French, I think, won a couple of Nations Cups without losing a map, which is pretty damn crazy. Oh, that nade was just a little bit off target. And Davo sees all of his teammates fall. And, well, there we go. The French back in the back at the steering wheel, 9-6. So once more, I'm going to post the link with regard to which match should be shoutcasted on Twitch chat. Don't forget to vote. You don't have to register or anything, and we will shoutcast that match. Poor Shans. So all of the hard work gone to naught pretty much, and the French winning 2 rounds here, or actually 3 rounds in a row. Australians haven't led yet. Australians falling like flies, and yeah, Davo. Well, good choice. Time to attack a group of 4. A medical orgy there. 7 minutes and a bit to go. Sometimes, especially when shoutcasting a demo, it doesn't happen that often, but I'm just inclined to go our time scale 4. Just to fast forward through, but that wouldn't really be that nice, to be honest. Not very respectful to these players. And it's a good way to produce some content for you guys. We did see that epic 4-man kill by Shans. And in come the Australians rushing in. P90 in the hands of Jigsaw here. And he misses the vital SR8 shot, which means that they are clenched in that tunnel. And they can be taken out one at a time. 5 the difference now. And well, the Australians have to win every single round now if they want to win. And that's pretty tough. Shans will make quick work of ZMB. Take a real weapon, that's what Shans should be saying. And now I am. Just doesn't feel like the Colt should be a potential good weapon rather than a primary. If you get my gist. Bray here, last one standing, and this might be the start of the biggest comeback in Nations Cup history. Oh, lovely. That's a great way to counter the quite a sneaky Colt play there. Back to 4, and just under 6 minutes remaining. And Jigsaw can't connect, but can't connect the second time. That was really close though. Oh my, oh my. They were climbing up towards Jigsaw, and well, where is he now? He has to take out 3, and I guess he already took quite a bit of damage since the last time we spotted him, because 1 shot to the helmet was plenty. Nice rush here by the French. And if you are playing the Urban Terror drinking game, that's pretty much the nail in the coffin. There we go. 6 the difference now. After this we are going to go to Orbital CTF. Orbital, of course, a very frequently played Team Survivor map, but definitely not played that often in CTF. Shans just didn't see Bray there, or was it Simca? Either way, I saw him, which was, oh, it was both. Nice camping spot. 2 against 2 here. And wow, we haven't been oh, fucking hell, what a headshot there. Now, going to try and find that other SR8 player. Well, first of all, doing plenty of damage to his teammate, but then he finally decided, well, maybe I should be shooting at Jigsaw. 4 minutes now on the clock, and well, the French just doing a little bit of stat padding, and Bray getting some lovely frags with that SR8. What, you think it's a good idea to move in here all alone? We'll just gang up on you. The French not going to med up all the way to 90%, and slide here coming from behind, and cannot connect for the first... Oh, okay, Howler was that. Thanks very much, GTV. Sometimes GTV just is an annoying piece of excrement. So, yeah. Makes you think that it's a little bit closer than it really is. 16 to 8. And I mean, the Australians did have to change up their game plan to get a bit closer, or at least attempt to get closer. But that means they open themselves up to a French attack, and it doesn't really matter if you lose 16-8 or 9-8. They know that from first-hand experience, losing 10-9 on the Turnpike versus the Polish. It only matters which map you win and which map you lose. And at the moment, they seem to be losing their second home map versus the French this time, and that means that, well, together with, if I'm not mistaken, is it Chile that's in there? No, it's not. It's not. Let me quickly check out who is in their other group. Oh, of course, it's well, should be at least Poland and yeah, Poland and Colombia. Well, of course, the Polish, also a very long-standing urban terror country, together with Kitek and those kinds of players. So it's definitely not a shame if the Australians don't go through to through this group stage. It's just always good to have them into the knockout. Haven't seen any of the Colombia matches. Jigsaw gets that SR8 in working order. Slide rushes into Saz and will bleed to death. The touch of death of Saz, even though he died already. 18-9. Still a multiplier required to for the Australians to get back into the game. Oof. Close but no cigar. So after this upcoming minute, I'm going to take a quick break just to get some lubrication, as in I want to have something to drink, and then we will move on to Orbital CTF. 2 quick 10-minute rounds, and then, well, another break before the live match at 10 o'clock. And the Aussies are winning their rounds. Yeah, they're going to play serious here. French don't want to let the Australians get into double figures. Oh, lovely. Last bullet there required to finish off Simca. ZMB. I mean, that's what I mean. We should start a straw poll if the Colt is broken or not. I just find it so amazing that somebody... I don't know. I think... Nah, it just doesn't feel right for some reason. Nice tracking there by Jigsaw, but can't avoid the hits of Grinde. And... well, that's it pretty much for that map. We'll be right back with some Orbital CTF. First, a quick break. Be right back. Alright, well, thanks for watching those commercials, etc. And once more, thanks very much, Sasha, for the 500 bits. First map has just been played. Let me just pick a name. It was, well, actually, you'll be able to see. It was Austria, the choice of Australia. And now we're moving on to Orbital CTF. And yes, we are actually, or I am actually shoutcasting a demo. You are actually watching a shoutcast of a demo. But then again, oh, wait a second, you didn't see that. Good job. The reason why we're doing it was because this match was played this afternoon at 12:15. Some of you might have been nurturing a little bit of a hangover around that time. I was, I think, walking in a forest somewhere. Anyway, I was definitely not able to shoutcast, and we're following Biddle here. And yes, it's actually Wave CTF. So Wave CTF on Orbital. I used to play on this. I actually remember that I used to play quite a bit of CTF on this map. But, well, recently it has been a top favorite for Team Survivor. Well, Davo going out with a blast, I guess. Going out of this competition with a blast. Surprise. 2 kills back to back with a spaz. Seems like, well, the French have a different roster for CTF. Biddle and Zionics. Shan's still playing with that stupid spaz, but it seems to be working out pretty decently for him. Now, where is Davo with the red flag? Well, one thing's for sure. Oh, I meant the blue flag, of course. Yeah, that's spaz. My knowledge doesn't go as far as it used to go, but I don't think that there is a real clear favorite side here. I guess you could say that the red flag is a little bit harder to get to and to get away. Then again, blue is is winning at the moment. Oh, definitely there are some grenades Dituks. Absolutely. As you can see, plenty of explosions everywhere, happening everywhere. But it's 3-0 to the French, and Shan's spaz, primary weapon as you all know. But definitely doing plenty of damage. Nice try there, Davo. Unfortunately, the respawn gods also have something to say about that. And 4-0 the score. Yeah, not the closest of games I've seen. But then again, that was to be expected. Now let's hope that Jigsaw can... Oh! On the flag-on-flag situation here, and Bray will be able to bring it back. In fact, he'll be able to run the red flag off, and the Australians left holding their in their hands. And 5-0 the score instead of 4-1. That is kind of painful, but then again, for some reason I have the feeling that the Australians already gave up the moment they started playing with the spaz, which was, I think, minute 1. They're even playing with nade launchers, oh god. Well, that's the moment I, as a shoutcaster, also know that I can start to relax and take this a lot less seriously as I would normally. Once more, the votes have been coming in hot and heavy, and a couple of minutes ago it was Belgium versus Mexico, the favorite match to be shoutcasted this evening, and now all of a sudden it's I think that the Polish have awakened, and it's Poland versus Colombia, which is the favorite match. We'll just have to wait and see which match you guys think is the favorite, and I will shoutcast it. Who knows if there is a demo. Oh, okay, flag's gone. If there will be a demo, I might even shoutcast the match at another time and day. Definitely not this evening. There are some matches at 11 o'clock, but I don't know, guys. I mean, let's see. How am I going to rationalize this? 2, 3, 4 years ago, when I was very active, it used to be very normal that the matches were played at 9 o'clock. Nowadays, apparently 10 o'clock is normal, and even 11 o'clock. I rarely saw matches being played on Urban Zone at 11 o'clock. But I guess that everybody just got a little bit older, and to be honest, I have the sneaking suspicion that most are still student age. I no longer am, and that means that I have to go to bed and work in the morning. In fact, tomorrow will be a very early day for me. So Simca escaping here with the flag and actually taking out a lot of Australians as well. That's his third, and he will bring this home with only 2%. Nice try, Biddle. So the French seem to be going to end up in double figures with their caps. ZMB now running with only 22%. But plenty of sliding, as you can see. Means that Bray will steal that cap. God. Three minutes remaining, and I honestly am contemplating going time skill 4. The game does kind of deserve it. Oh well, let's wait for the second round and see how that goes. If it continues the same way it has been going, then I might definitely make use of that option. The team kill is also happening with that stupid nade launcher. Oh, lovely. ZMB finishing off the French in quick the Australians in quick succession. That headshot. That's a little bit too early, Davo. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, actually, that nearly worked. Oh my goodness, how many kills was that with that grenade? 14-0. GG, I can't say really well played. I can't even say really GG, but as long as they're having fun, I guess. If somebody starts rocking the Benelli, I'd really start shitting myself. So Hypers did touch the French flag for a second time, but he will definitely not be able to bring it home. So let's quickly go on to the next demo, the last one of this match. And well, I guess we can well and truly say that the French are already through to the group stages. The only question is, well, only question, since they are playing versus the Australians and they pretty much gave up, that the chances are that they will be going through as number one in the group stages because of this. They are, of course, making loads of, getting loads of points. And I think that they do look at this. Yeah, okay, that's what I was wondering. When is the Negev going to be brought out? And Davo is already rocking it. With a silencer. I always thought that the Negev had more than 50 bullets, but... More French players in... Shans did in the end die, but more French players in the Australian spawn than Aussies. Something's broken there. Shans won't be able to stop them, but he will be able to run the first flag that might actually get through. Only with 13% though, so he'll have to drop it over to his teammate. Yeah, that was your Kevlar you just dropped. And yeah, Fiddle will return it. Fantastic. It's not often that you actually see people kill with a Negev, but nice try on jumping. So 7 minutes to go, guys, and then we can finally be relieved from this. I have to say, it's not the most entertaining game. And then we will start to prepare, or I will do some preparations while the music's playing for the other Nations Cup match. It's either going to be Belgium versus Mexico or Poland versus Colombia. And it seems like it's going to be Poland versus Colombia. Nordic versus Chile is definitely not going to be it, with only 6 votes. So not one cap for the Aussies. And if somebody sees Pretzel, by the way, give him a shout out. I hope that he's available to shoutcast this evening. over for ZMB. Now, the question is... Oh, he will be stopped and it should be returned. Yeah, there we go. Hyper's managing to return it. He will be taken out quickly by ZMB himself now. And 5 minutes remaining here. The French already nearing the double digits. Drop that stupid... well, whatever. Crazy that he still had his Kevlar vest on. So, double digits finally achieved here by the French. And the Aussies don't really care. Which, of course, I mean, I can't say that I've never been in a match like this that you are completely outclassed, unfortunately. And, yeah, even I... I'm not going to pretend that I'm some kind of urban terror Jesus. Even I would give up. Surprise! Okay, yeah. Our time scale 4. Hey, wait. It's not time. Oh, is it simply time scale? There we go. Okay, let's enjoy. A lot of stuff happening here. We're following Grinday, and Grinday is keeping on fragging. He hasn't died just yet, and we're still in time scale 4, and he gets killed by Biddle. Grinday here. Biddle has just taken the flag and he's capped in 10 seconds, even though it was actually 1 second in our screen. Grinday here caps in 11 seconds and was on another 1 second. 2 minutes to go here. Xionyx makes it 17-0 and ZMB dropped the flag and Xionyx keeps on moving and he gets killed by Davo. Xionyx here pushes in strong and unfortunately he dies as well. And here we go, ZMB in possession of the blue flag, 100% flag on flag, and he gets the cap. There we go, and Grinday, Howler returns the flag. 80-0. 20 seconds to go. Biddle returned the flag. Can we get one more cap? No, we can't. It's 2. Okay, it's GG. Okay, I should not be shoutcasting the horse racing. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed that last 30 seconds, which was actually 2 minutes. Oh God, I'm sorry I couldn't be bothered anymore. Anyway, let's quickly go over to the straw poll, give you guys a couple more seconds to place your votes, and we are going to shoutcast, well, it seems like it's going to be Poland versus Colombia. As we can see, it's 8 votes for Nordic versus Chile. Belgium versus Mexico has 22 votes. Oh, wait a second, and Poland versus Colombia have 33 votes. So I can't see this changing really fast. 63 votes have been cast. I hope we're going to have at least 63 viewers, because at the moment we only have 22. But then again, we are shoutcasting a demo. Let's move over to the regular game graphics. I have to make some new ones because I actually prepared. You thought it was live. I'm sorry. Yeah, I actually prepared some graphics for Belgium versus no, was it? No, I prepared graphics for this game, but I have to remake them for Nordic versus Chile. Be back later, guys. See you in 20 minutes for Poland versus Colombia. In the meantime, we're going to play some tunes, and well, see you in 20 minutes. Bye bye.